This video is going to show you how to edit the subject or body of an email message. The steps I'm going to show here are specific to using the Match My Email integration app. So to explain what we would want to be doing, if you were to go to a contact and open up that record and look at the email messages that have matched to that record, you would be able to click the subject and see details about, let me just clear my cache. You'd be able to see details about that email here. To direct your attention to the top right, you can see the buttons available to you from our custom object are as such, and that's important for later. So bringing your eye back, we have a subject here I can select to sort of highlight, but I can't actually click or add to it. Same with the body. Let's say this meeting happened. I want to be able to add a line underneath that might mention one of my colleagues or someone else attended the meeting with me. So we're going to add the ability to edit this email message even after it's matched within Salesforce. To do that, we're going to go up to the cog top right and go into Setup. On the left sidebar, we'll go down to Objects and Fields and click on Object Manager. We're looking for the email message object that is the Match My Email component, so we would click the label for that. First thing we'll do is go to Buttons, Links, and Actions on the left, and in this column go down to Edit, and all the way over here we're going to change the content source, so we'll go over to the right, click the drop down, and click Edit. This step is only required for our Match My Email component. You would not need to change this aspect of the Edit button if you're doing this for just the standard Salesforce component. So for this Salesforce Classic Override, we're going to change this to Standard and then click Save. With that done, we're going to go back to the left. We're still on the email message object. We're going to go to Page Layouts. And I know for my organization here, it's a professional organization, and so it's using this page layout for our objects. So click on that label, and this brings up the actual page layout for that custom component. On the top left, we'll click down to Mobile and Lightning Actions. Over to the right, you'll see Edit is an option here. We're going to click on that button and drag it down into the Salesforce Mobile and Lightning Actions area. I like to put this very prominent. I'm going to put it in front of the very first object. That dark green is going to show us it's placing it first, and release your mouse. You'll see Edit is now prominent in the list, and then I'm going to click Save. With that done, we're going to go back to the other tab where I had that email message open that we were looking at. I'm also going to clear my cache. That's F5, FYI, on your keyboard. It acts as a pretty hard refresh. And what we'll see now is over to the right, the Edit button is now prominent and an option up here. So now that I'm ready to add some text to the body, I'm going to click Edit. It does sometimes bring up this, so I'm going to cancel this editing view and click it one more time. Well, we'll go with this. And so you can edit here, or sometimes it'll bring it up in a smaller window. I'll show you in a moment. So we're going to add Roger also attended meeting. And I'm going to note that I am writing this on November 13th. And maybe to make sure that it stands out as something that was added, the policy at our company is to italicize things like that. And so with that change, I'll go up and click Save. And now when you go back to the message, and I'm not seeing it show up, so let's do a refresh. There we go. And that would have happened on its own. It's just a matter of syncing with the server at Salesforce. But you can see now that text shows here. Just to show you what your edit option might look like, if you click Edit again, the screen might end up looking a little bit differently, more like a pop-up in front of the background. Either way, whether it's this screen or the one you saw me enter in, it'll work just fine. You could also go up and add something to the subject if you wanted, and we're just going to cancel because I'm not going to make any other changes. And so I hope you find this useful as a way to keep up your email message content to help you with notes and adding information. Thanks for watching.